Hey, I'm Brian Van, SportbikeTrackHere.com, here to rant about something that has absolutely nothing to do with motorcycles. You've been warned. That's your opportunity to bounce if you don't want to hear me rant about some bullshit. What is it I want to talk about today? What has me so fired up? Well, let me first share with you, probably again, this theory that I have. I believe right now I am hairless and naked in a vat of amniotic fluid with all these cables jacked into my brain and my spine, plugged into the matrix. Everything is ones and zeros. It's all bullshit. We only see and experience what the programmer, what the overlord, the dark overlord wants us to. Everything's bullshit. Why do I feel this way? Well, like many of you, last weekend, I invested hours of my life into the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul fight. Please note the air quotes. That's very important because that clearly was not a fight. It was complete bullshit, and I'm salty about that. Why am I salty about that? Well, a little history, a little backstory. I'm old. I'm old enough that when Mike Tyson, many years ago, was coming up through the heavyweight boxing ranks, unifying the heavyweight titles, knocking everybody out in the first round, I saw all that shit, dude, and it was fucking cool. One of the greatest, most iconic, legendary boxers in the history of the sport. I also got to see Mike bite off Vander Holyfield's ear on pay-per-view. That was a sight to behold. That was unexpected. And a moment that is forever frozen in time, in the Matrix. And what is that? 1010? I don't know. I don't know what the organization there would be, but for sure it's just locked into the fucking Matrix. That actually maybe happened. And now we fast forward to today. We have this Nickelodeon YouTube idiot. I realize when I say that, I'm also here talking on YouTube, so I guess I'm an idiot too. This YouTube idiot, right, who's done all this stupid stuff, acts like a moron, and he's rich. He's super rich, unbelievably rich for being mentally challenged. God bless, I guess that's where the world's at today. Him and his brother, they are the dynamic duo of dumb, okay? Going back to the fight, his brother Logan, also stupid, was there. And I think he has another product to sell. And I say this from a position of guilt, from the podium of guilt, for drinking all these prime drinks. I was hitting some golf balls in I have a little simulator in the back of my shop. I was hitting some balls yesterday. You know what I was drinking? I was drinking a fucking prime drink. And I'm embarrassed about that. And I swear to Jesus, I am cutting myself off from those as soon as I finish the ones that I have out there because I'm cheap. They are an example of exactly what's wrong with this world today. The fact that people like that and his brother, they're there, I'm spinning out a little bit, they're there at the fight. And Logan has another product to sell and he's spraying all this perfume. I don't know what it is. I'm old. I don't wear that shit. I don't even have deodorant on right now, if I'm being honest with you. Spraying it everywhere, trying to sell some more shit. Because everything we see is a manipulation. Everything is an edit. Building up to this fight, they showed all these edits, right? Little snippets, taking little things out of context and showing them in a specific manner to make you think a certain thing, make you believe a certain way, like happens with so many other things. Everything's bullshit, right? It's all fake. You know, if they would have showed all of the training for Iron Mike, it would have been very clear that the man at 58 years of age had 0.0% chance of knocking out this idiot who everybody wanted to see knocked out because he's just so terrible, right? Him and his, $400,000 boxing trunks that he was wearing out there. I mean, what a moron, right? Just put some fucking shorts on and go get in a fight. Oh, wait, it's not a fight. It's a show. So before the fight, the show, I like to bet on stuff, right? Not a lot, but a little. I bet $400 that Mike Tyson would win. I'm an idiot. I know that. I definitely know that now. And there was a moment in time before their fight. I'm watching the undercard, and they show Mike coming into the arena. He had this really cool like jacket that was custom made. I'm like, that's a pretty cool jacket. And then I watched him walk, and I noticed his gait, and immediately a light bulb went off up in that pea brain of mine and said, oh my God, he's walking like Joe fucking Biden right now. I just wasted $400. Like, I knew it in that moment. But still, I harbored the hope that Mike would just come out with one of those mighty uppercuts and put this jackass, maybe knock a couple of his diamonds off with a low blow. Put this jackass on the canvas, win the fight, I win my bet, and the world is set right again, and the moron runs off into obscurity, never to be heard from again. To listen to all this bullshit from him, I'm going to be the heavyweight champion of the world. You don't even fight actual fighters. You're fighting your granddad, okay? At 27 years of age, you're fighting your granddad. And what we learned that night, too, because that was not a fight. You watch Mike. He barely threw any punches. He's sitting there. He's chewing on his glove the whole time like it's Evander Holyfield's ear, okay? And then the fight just ends with nothing. And, of course, Jake threw more punches, so Jake won. Is what it is. Jake's the big winner. Jake beat Mike Tyson. Boy, that's an achievement to be proud of. In your show, clearly what happened there is a price to buy a legend. And what Jake did is for $20 million, he got Mike Tyson to basically fucking embarrass himself. And more importantly, he got what is, I would imagine, record numbers of people to tune in to this absolute load of horse manure. Complete fucking bullshit, right? None of it was fake. The undercard, that was good. That was a good undercard. Those girls, that was a hell of a fight, man. I got it. Wow. Serrano and that cut that she had and that flap of skin, and she just kept fighting. That was amazing. I feel like she won, but whatever. I'm not a boxing judge. I don't know. That shit, I think, was real. The end of it, the main event, was 100% fake and an embarrassment to humanity. So I stand here today suggesting to all of us, maybe it's time that we reach back and pull the cord for the Matrix out of our fucking skull and go out and do some real shit. Like maybe get on your motorcycle and go for a ride with your buddies. Maybe load your trailer up, sign up for some kick-ass track days with our friends at Precision, and go have a great weekend doing some real shit.